What's up guys, today we'll be analysing Beware in Pokemon Go. The new Pokemon comes to Pokemon Go on Saturday, stuff for community day, and today we're going to be looking at it. So you might have seen yesterday I made a video about stuff for community day and some tips and tricks to the event, whereas today we are going to be analysing the Pokemon to see if it's any good, who it wins against, who it loses against, and overall, should you run it in any leagues or use it in raids. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the website pvpoke.com. The link will be in the comments, and you can basically select any Pokemon, whether it's been released yet, near release, or whenever, and you can put it up against other Pokemon in certain leagues, great leagues, certain metas, to see whether it will win or lose. Great website I use all the time, and this is what we're going to be using today. As you can see, all the Pokemon here, and you can select how many shields, baiting, and just whatever, and I won't give it away. And let's get straight to it. Okay, the first league we are going to be looking at is the Great League. I have selected the Great League meta, so the top 55 Pokemon that are currently in the Great League. All shields off, baiting off, original IVs, and we're going to see if it's good. So as you can see, it completely destroys the Abomasnow with the 902. And by the way, if it's white, it means it wins. And if it's this colour, when my mouse is here, it means it lost. And yeah, you can figure it out from there. So it completely destroys the Abomasnow with an attack of 902. However, it does lose to Pokemon such as Azumarill, with an IV of 4, 14, 11, which is slightly worse than you want. In Azumarill, we'd prefer high HP, high stamina, high defense, but you know, it is what it is. It also wins against Pokemon like Dugong, Diggersby, Drapion, Drifblim, and Ferrothorn. However, it loses to Deoxys defense form, but that is quite a hot Pokemon, hence the name, its defense form. However, it does defeat Pokemon such as Obstagoon, which is really meta at the moment. I have run this myself, and I find Obstagoon is like a good Pokemon to use. However, it also wins against Stunfisk. Again, I use this, and Trevenant over here. And these are like real meta Pokemon at the moment. And again, like Walrein, it wins against Walrein. Walrein, Machoke, and Stunfisk is my sort of go-to team for the Great League and Retro Cup metas. So as you can see, 2 out of 3 Pokemon this wins against. However, there is no shields, no baiting, so it's fast move, fast move, fast move, attack, fast move, fast move, fast move, attack. So I think it's going to be great in the Great League. Okay, so now we are looking at the Ultra League level 40. So you can go to level 50. However, I'm doing it for sort of low level players, as higher level players probably know this. Okay, so again we're going no shields, no baiting, no shields, no baiting, and this is Ultra League meta. So as I said, the top 55 or over Pokemon that are currently in the Ultra League and are really good in the Ultra League. Let's have a look at them. So Abomasnow Shadow, which is again pretty much one of the best Pokemon to use in the Ultra League. It beats normal Abomasnow as well. However, it loses to Pokemon such as Charizard, Clefable, Cresselia, Deoxys defense form again. It, however, does win against a Dragonite, which a lot of people run. It is quite a go-to Pokemon, often for beginners, because you get high CP with Dragonite pretty easily. So it is a fairly, it's a fairly low Pokemon, but this is meta, so it's in the top like 60, 70. Again, it wins against Pokemon like Gengar. Again, you know, a fairly decent go-to. However, it does lose to Pokemon like Giratina, but to be honest, everyone loses to that because it's such a boring Pokemon to run. And if you run Giratina, go get stuffed because everyone hates you. And now let's go on to, okay, it loses to Shadow Machamp and Machamp. Some greatest there. However, it does win against, again, Obstagoon and Registeel. However, I think the moves it's running, as you can see here, is Shadow Claw, Super Power, and Stomp. If Registeel could use the new move Drain Punch, I think that's going to be really beneficial for Registeel because it's a bulk Pokemon. So right here, I'm running Super Power, Shadow Claw, and Stomp because Drain Punch is not a good move for this Pokemon, as basically Drain Punch adds 1 defense stat every time you use the move. Once you launch the charge move, most of your health is already down, so the actual stat doesn't really help much, but that's just my opinion. So again, it wins against Snorlax, which is a good thing because hopefully lots of people run Snorlax as like a, if you can win flip switch to put it in, it absorbs attacks pretty well. Again, it wins against Stunfisk again, like in the last one, a pretty meta Pokemon, and it wins against both the Umbreons if you want to. There's two Umbreons, different moves, and Walrein again, it wins against. I think this is Walrein is really meta at the moment, so people run a lot of counters, but they're not. Niantic this season aren't changing at all any of the like move sets for any Pokemon. It's a chill season, as I mentioned in a video about 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago. So I think this is their way of buffing Walrein without actually buffing Walrein. So all in all, it's not quite as good in the Ultra League as it is in the Great League. So I think to stick with the Great League for it. Let's look into the next league. Okay, now we are doing the Master League. However, before we get on to this, I just want to mention that the Beware max CP is 3524 as of now. Whether this will change on before the community day, on the community day, we don't know yet. But for now, 3524. Once it's launched, that's what people are predicting. That's going to be the highest CP stat. So a fairly 90% you can run the Master League. This is also level 50, so it's the hardest league you can get. So let's go ahead. We're going to have 0 shields, baiting off, and let's get to it. So we're going to battle. Okay, Avalugg wins against. However, again, it loses to Pokemon like Dragonite, which is a shame because I thought it might win against that in the Master League, as it needs to win. It wins against Excadrill, which is used quite a lot, but not a lot. It wins against Giratina. Hashtag screw Giratina. Heatran wins against, but again, all these are like not good Pokemon to use, like Magnezone. Oh, it wins against Magnezone and Mamoswine. Okay, it wins against Metagross, but only slightly, because if you notice, the colour is slightly different. Okay, it wins against Pokemon again like Snorlax, so it seems to be able to destroy Bulk pretty well, because this is a fighting type Pokemon / normal, so you can destroy normal type Pokemon quite well. However, it wins against Walrein again, but it loses to Togekiss, so it's weak to Fairy, loses to Yveltal, and yeah, so the average it can beat is 424, but it loses. So keep out of the Master League with this. People will run it, so this may allow you to counter it. Counter basically, well, if we look here, use a Walrein, I do anyway. Basically use a array of Pokemon, but if you want to really build a team, come on here. As I said, PvPoke, link in the description. So yeah, that's the Master League.